Hi guys, I'm Anderson. In a barren open space, a small red dot suddenly appeared. A small robot reached out to touch. Who knew that the small red dot more and more? Suddenly, the ground began to shake violently. 3 pillars of fire appeared in the air out of nowhere, and the little robot shrank into a ball of fear. As the smoke slowly cleared, he slowly revealed his head, only to find a huge spacecraft in front of him. Soon inside out a snow-white robot. The little robot instantly heartwarming. His name is Wally. A person living on Earth for an unknown number of years. Usually the biggest hobby is to watch romance films. Every time you see a man and woman holding hands, Wally will be particularly envious. Today, he finally experienced the feeling of love at first sight in romance films, except that the surrounding scenes are somewhat fatal. This can't be helped, due to the wanton destruction of human beings, resulting in the depletion of energy on Earth, piled up with garbage. Humans have moved to live in space en masse, leaving only some robots like Wally used to clean up the garbage on Earth, but over time, they are basically damaged, until the day the arrival of the little white robot changed all this. Her name is Evar, a robot sent by humans to survey the situation on Earth. Wally quietly followed behind her to observe the situation, and Evar acquiesced to him after making sure he was not hostile. After that, Wally began to show Evar various places and play love songs for her, trying to please Ivar's heart, but each time the results are not satisfactory. After a day together, Wally notices that she seems to be looking for something, so he takes Evar back to his house and shows her various gadgets, such as egg beaters and bubble wrap. As well as Wally's favorite tapes. Afterwards he tentatively tried to touch Ivar's hand, but the other party directly retracted the small hand. So Wally showed Evar another thing, a green plant. There has not been a plant on Earth for hundreds of years, and a few days ago, Wally inadvertently found this small plant when he was cleaning up the garbage. But Evar suddenly froze after detecting the plant, and went into a dormant state after taking the plant into her body. This dazzled Wally, and he returned to his previous boring life, the difference being that there was Evar to accompany him in his boredom. That day, as soon as Wally went out to work, the spaceship came again. The spaceship came to pick up Evar and left. Wally saw this and rushed back. He caught the spaceship at the last minute. You may not believe that there is love between robots. Wally is willing to abandon everything he has on Earth in order to pursue the goddess of his dreams, Evar. He hangs on to the outside of the spaceship and just goes into space. This is the first time Wally left the Earth, passing the sun. He opened the solar panels to charge a while. The galaxy's starry rivers were so beautiful that Wally was dazzled. Finally they landed on a huge mother ship. This is the new home of mankind. Evar was taken out by the machine. While Wally followed carefully, the cleaning robots saw how dirty he was and had to clean him up on the spot. After that, Wally followed Evar all the way forward, while the ground left his footprints. Cleaning robots silently followed behind to wipe. Soon Wally met humans, because technology is too advanced, resulting in people here became giant babies, big fat, do not have to do anything by hand. A variety of intelligent robots will help to get everything. Go out, where you want to go are intelligent flying car, eating, there are feeding robots, play ball, there are sports robots. In this state, people almost per capita more than 300 pounds, without intelligent robots, they will not be able to live on their own, and Wally first arrived, unfamiliar with the place, in the search for Evar on the way, caused a lot of commotion. Soon, Wally followed the robot transporting Evar to the control room of the mother ship. Evar was reactivated and reported that he had retrieved the plant sample. The captain then pressed the plant button on the control panel, and the next second, the large screen began to play a video message left by the initial president. According to him, if the Evar robot had brought back the plant samples, it meant that the Earth was ready to be inhabited again. But the captain couldn't even flip through the aircraft carrier's manual and waited for the intelligent assistant to do everything. But when they opened the outer lid of Ivar's storage, they didn't see the plant samples. The captain thought Evar might be malfunctioning, and that's when he noticed Wally on the sidelines. Wally went up and shook the captain's hand, who looked at the dirt in his hand with some slight disgust. Let the intelligent assistant send Evar to repair. By the way, cleaned Wally, and after that put the dirt in his hand into the analyzer. The instrument showed him the Earth that once was, and the captain looked stunned. On the other hand, Ivar was receiving high-end maintenance and enjoying himself immensely. But outside, Wally saw it and thought she had been dismantled, so he broke in without saying a word and accidentally triggered the switch on one of Ivar's arms. Some of the damaged robots have run out. Ivar saw the situation and rushed to catch up. At this point they have caused a commotion, the guard robots to intercept and take pictures. Ivar and Wally were caught on camera, and they became wanted criminals, and all the guard robots were after them. Ivar wanted to use the individual capsule to send Wally back to Earth, but he refused to go. When the argument, cleaning robots suddenly came here, Wally and Ivar rushed to hide. It turned out that the grass was in the hands of this guy. He did not know what it was. As soon as the cleaning robot left, Wally immediately went to get the plant. The result was accidentally triggered the switch of the individual capsule. He was thrown out of space on the spot. Ivar saw the situation and rushed to catch up, but I did not expect that Wally pressed the explosion button, causing the individual capsule to explode. He flew back with the help of a fire extinguisher and took the plant with him, and Ivar excitedly hugged Wally and flew around. After that, they found the captain again and took out the plant. The captain was very happy, and he was now very eager to return to live on Earth. But the intelligent assistant said that humans cannot return to Earth. He pulled up the video left by the president 2110 years ago. At that time, the Earth was still very polluted, so the president wanted humans to live in space. The problem is that it was 700 years ago, and now that life is growing on Earth, the captain insists on returning, but the intelligent assistant disagrees. The intelligent assistant orders a robot and throws the plant into a garbage pipe, where fortunately Wally has been hiding, and he hides the plant in his body. Seeing this, the intelligent assistant directly began to electrocute Wally, pushing him into the garbage pipe. Ivar was also thrown away by him, and the intelligent assistant placed the captain under house arrest. Ivar then found Wally, but his datapad was electrocuted, and there was no robot on the mothership to match Wally's model. Ivar was desperate and then planned to take him to Earth for repairs. Soon the captain learned about the two of them escaping from the news. Then he used the communication system to connect the mothership's big screen. Let Ivar put the plant on top of the warehouse. He would start the integrated detector, but the intelligent assistant quickly cut off the communication power. The key moment the captain finally IQ online once, he called up the hologram and lied that the plant was in his hands, thus attracting the attention of the intelligent assistant. Then he took the opportunity to start the integrated detector, and soon the mothership's intelligent system automatically brought people to the warehouse, ready to prepare for the return to Earth. The captain at this time reopened the big communication screen. He confronted the intelligent assistant while explaining the current situation to the people. It didn't take long for Ivar to arrive here with Wally and the plant in his arms. At this time the mothership suddenly tilted, causing Wally and plant to fall, and people also fell from their seats. See a piece of iron plate towards this side of the speedy slide. Ivar rushed forward to stop. To avoid people hurt, intelligent assistant saw the situation, quickly shut down the integrated detector, ready to crush the plant. Good in time. Wally came forward to block. Ivar is now busy protecting humans, no way to help him. And then continue. Wally will be crushed. At the critical moment, the captain, who had been lying down all his life, actually stood up, dragging his fat body step by step towards the intelligent assistant, turning off the switch above the intelligent assistant, and the mothership resumed its direction. The people joined forces to throw the plant to Ivar, and now the mothership was on its way to Earth. But Wally was crushed and broken. The humans re-entered Earth soon. While Ivar flew to his home with Wally in his arms, he began to look for various things to repair Wally, but he was able to repair the shell, but not the heart. Although Wally resumed operation, but he lost his previous memory. Ivar tried hard to help him recall himself, but Wally could not remember anything. What was once his treasure is now all trash in his eyes. Ivar took the initiative to take Wally's hand and kissed him like in a romance movie, and to his surprise, Wally reacted differently. He finally remembered Ivar, and thus Wally and Ivar came together. The captain took the human race to start rebuilding the Earth. So far this film a successful ending. The title of this film, Robot Story, a high-score heartwarming anime. In addition to a touching love story, the film also reflects what will happen if the world is overly intelligent. Recommend that you go to see the original film, and finally don't forget to subscribe and give the thumbs up. The production is not easy. Thank you.